So this is day 6, the final full day of the cruise. So I thought I'd do a review of the room and what I think. The bed's been made up, so that's that service I cannot fault at all. Every day you get one of these, which is just information about the day's events. This happens to be de-embarkation information for tomorrow. Anyway, observations on the room. Things, well, basically perfect as far as I'm concerned. Everything worked. It is a brand new ship, so everything worked. Nice things to note: the bedside lamp. Those little buttons have little lights in it, so there's actually a little bit of light at night around the bed. It doesn't go much further, but it's very handy. Oh, I do that myself. Just a reminder. Because if you go to sea, you can connect, your phone can connect to the, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like a sea network, and it's cost you hundreds of pounds if you connect to that by mistake with data charges. Television worked fine, sometimes lost connection for certain channels, no big deal. Bed, originally I found it very uncomfortable the first night, and you can't tell, but I basically added a layer onto it, which helped a hell of a lot for me and my back. Electrical outlets, there's tons of them. Didn't find any problems with those. Fridge, personally I never used it, or the minibar rather, because everything's so expensive. You know, bottle of Beck's, €7. So I just use it to keep bottles of water in, and any snacks that I had left, which I didn't use that much. Ice bucket never used. Got completely soaked yesterday, so just drying my bag and various other bits. Bathroom. Again, everything, as far as I'm concerned, was fine. I just left it like this. So it doesn't have a plug as such, but it has a button. So you basically push that in and it's really neat, isn't it? Minor gripe. They put this little rubbery thing here to stop the toilet seat hitting it. So use the towel, and as you can see, it doesn't actually stop anything. Obviously put in at different times. I do love the toilet. Weird vacuumy thing. Shower. Again, minor gripe. Water pressure isn't fantastic. No big deal. Never used that. But there again, I couldn't connect it either. Overall, perfect. If I can think of anything else to add, I will do. Thought I'd mention about noise. If you can hear that, I don't know how well the microphone picks it up. The extract in the bathroom is on all the time. Now, you can't hear it very much now, but that's really, in terms of irritating noise. The second noise, which again I don't know if you can hear on the microphone, that's when the engines are on and we're moving. Neither of which kept me awake. Thirdly, maybe the most important, in terms of sound, there's a room that way and there's a room that way. I don't think there's a room that way, but I once heard a child's voice in the distance. So in terms of noise, I would not consider it a big deal, certainly not in this suite anyway. Turn the wrong light here. I've been here a week and I still pressed the wrong light switch. The water from the sink does have a bit of a taste to it, so I wouldn't, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I've only used it for brushing my teeth and for taking some meds that I have, but yeah, I wouldn't touch it. Sorry, excuse the mess. Photographer's life. Oh, mentioning photographers. The USB powering things. I don't know what the output is from the USBs, but I did notice battery charge didn't work for one of my camera lights because I don't know if the power isn't high enough. When I put it into the camera, I hadn't checked it before I left, but when I put it in the camera outdoors, it was only about 2/3, 3/4 charged. I had it plugged in there, so I don't quite know what is wrong with that. Minor quibble. Because this is a gas-powered liquid LPG, liquid petroleum gas powered ship. That's my kettle boiling. A cup of tea. Because this is a liquid gas powered ship, it's touted as a green ship. So all the bins are like this: paper, food, plastic, which doesn't cater for just rubbish. It's not clear sometimes where you would put some just boring rubbish, because there's no bin in the toilet. All the bins out are labelled like this, which is a bit of a curiosity.